My name is Sephora Wilson. I go to TAG and my favorite subject is history because it is so interesting. My name is Lily Wilson. I'm 6. I go to TAG. My favorite Mora is Morazina, and I learn with her how I know where my body is and get stronger.
The mission statement of Teach NYS is to create safe, affordable, and quality Jewish education for our kids. What more can I and my husband possibly want for our young children who are going through the education system, for them to be able to thrive and
ensuring the Jewish values of our children, the continuation of the education of the Jewish values in our schools. Really being, anyone can make a difference, and it's all about how many voices are heard.
Hi, we're Jenny and John Katz.
We live in Woodmere and send our 4 kids to HELB.
So I'm a member of the Board of Trustees at HELB and lead the Political Awareness Council within the school.
My name is Benny Wolfson, live in Lawrence, New York, and I am a proud parent of 2 girls that attend TAG.
I'm Chana Wolfson. I am the mother of 2 daughters who attend TAG, and I've had the opportunity to work with Teach NYS for the past 2 years, and I'm really looking forward to growing together with them. It's a non-negotiable for us. Our children are going to yeshiva day schools. They are going to have a Jewish education. They are going to pass on our Jewish values to the next generation. So whatever it costs to teach them and to educate them, we and so many of us in this community are going to make it happen. It's spreading the community thin, it's emptying our pockets. It's a huge strain on the community.
There's a limit to how much we can expect to rely solely on just the donations from the community. There has to be another source of income in order for these schools to function.
Aside from, responsible management at the school level, which everyone is always striving for, external funds, from government funding, from charitable programs are probably the easiest way to supplement tuition costs and supplement the tuition being paid by the parent body. Having a relationship with your local legislators, it's critically important because it puts a face on the issues. There's someone to go to. It personalizes the needs of the community a lot more. Bringing through some of our state officials, Senator Dabo, who represents for Rockaway, bringing them to HELB, letting them see what goes on in the school, the excitement that's happening on a daily basis, really gives them, lets them see the return on their investment in time and effort, and really, brings them the sense of satisfaction that they're serving the community and that they're really making a difference.
Through Teach NYS, I've developed a really close relationship with Stacy Pfeffer Amato. We've invited her into our home, we've invited her for coffee, and we've been in touch every so often. And throughout COVID, when our schools were shut down and we needed them open, I had that relationship with her to be able to just shoot her a text. I was like, hey, we need to talk. This is not okay. We need to reopen our schools. She immediately took my call. We got on a Zoom the next day. It was reassuring to know that our concerns, our children's safety, our community, are her concerns. It's her safety. It's her community. We are her people. We are her constituents. Our relationship is really, it's a two-way street. We can't just expect them to show up when we need them. We need to speak to them throughout the year. We need to keep the relationship going.
The more voices that are heard, the more changes can actually be made. And it's so encouraging to see that after Chana spoke to her about that, there was actually a change in our community that was made to the schools that our children went to. And anyone can make those changes.
Before Teach NYS was around, there was not an organized effort to really access that funding and to tap into what we as a community and our schools are really entitled to. The more people that we get involved, the bigger impact that we have. The more voices we have, the more we're heard, the more money we get for our schools. Just this year, TAG received over $350,000 in STEM funding. That's money going directly from the government to the school. It's not coming out of the pockets of tuition-paying parents, and that's an incredible number. We can hopefully grow it.
The STEM funding has really trickled down into our classrooms, whether it be through the building of new STEM labs or hiring more teachers, higher quality teachers, to really be able to stay on the cutting edge of today's education. It's critically important to actually see that transition from funding to actually the dollars trickling down into the classroom, helping the kids.
When I think STEM, my mind always goes to HAFTR because for years, the person you're about to hear from has been telling me all about not just STEM innovation for HAFTR and for the Long Island for Rockaway community, but about how important it is to get STEM in the classroom around the state, how important it is for educators to do that, how important it is for politicians to invest in it. So it's my pleasure to introduce my friend Benny Gross.
So I've been here for almost 7 to 8 years now, and I created the STEM program around 7 to 8 years ago. We have 3D printing, laser cutting, wearable technology. We have devices for each student. We start teaching computer programming at the age of 5 in our school, and we continue all up to 12th grade. So a lot of the jobs that we're teaching our students, they won't even exist in 5 to 10 years. So what we have to do is actually teach them for jobs that don't even exist yet. And so we decided a long time ago that that was going to be something that was key and important, not just for our students, but for Jewish education in general, so that they could get better jobs and be more successful, be, better Jews in the world.